Right guys, how's it going? It's xXLadGamerXx here, bringing you another video. Today, it's a first look at Assassin's Creed Origins, the new game from the German dev Ubisoft. So the first thing you notice is that the setting is beautiful. All the pyramids and deserts of prehistoric Rome have been graphicked magnificently by Ubisoft here. It looks a lot like one of my favourite childhood films, The Prince of Egypt, which was set in ancient Egypt. So I thought I'd show you some gameplay, maybe a mission as well. You'll be pleased to hear there is loot boxes, which is fantastic, as it is very lifelike, just like when the Egypticals used to bury their dead parents into pyramids and people used to dig up their valuables after. You're getting the valuables out of the loot boxes. Clever. There are lots of items to win from the loot boxes, including weapons and horses. I managed to win myself a unicorn from a loot box, which is again ingenious from Ubi. Unicorns are like one of my favourite extinct animals, and I was like, good of them to include it. I'll admit that I thought unicorns was from even further in the past, like the Viking times or the dwarf times. I didn't realise they were about in Egypt at all. So let's get started. Let's get in our unicorn horse and find a camp to raid. So right, the story here is that the game tells the beginning of the Assassin's Creed, the group we play as in all the games. Ezio, Altair, the American one, the British one, the female one, they all belong to the group what begins in this here game. I wish that though, before I'd bought the game, Assassin's Creed Origins had indicated that it was gonna tell the beginning of the story of the Assassins, but there was very little to think this. They could have done something with the title, Origins, or the setting of Egypt, but if it was an indication of the game being the first one in the series, well, it went way over my head, if that's the case. Lord love a duck, we've made it to the camp now, and here is where the game gets really clever. Do you remember what the Batman Arkham Detective mode was called in the Assassin's Creed games? That's right, it was called Eagle Vision. Do you want to see what Eagle Vision is like in this game? Right, prepare yourself, because this will blow your mind. Wait, hang on. Yeah, get a butcher's hook at that. It's an orc. I've got to say, Ubisoft have really gone beyond and above on this one. So using the orc, what appears in Eagle Vision, you can mark out enemies. Even though you are not the orc himself, the enemies will be marked out for you. Magic. Pro tip here, the sleeping darts in this game are OP. The crossbow is pretty cool, and you can also throw fire for some reason, but like the sleeping darts are fantastic. They knock people out in seconds. You could also whistle to attract enemies, which is super realistic, because I know if I was walking along and I heard a whistle noise from behind the corner, I'd stroll along round the corner too to see what made the noise and all. Let's see what happens when we whistle. Well, sometimes if you do the wrong sort of whistle, your unicorn comes along instead for fun. I think that's why unicorns went extinct, because in ancient wars like the one in 300 and the one in the Narnia films, people whistled and the unicorns would just blindly run to their deaths, like when Disney pretended that mandrakes was throwing themselves off a cliff, which is why we don't see mandrakes anymore, by the way. They was all killed by Walt Disney's documentary team. Sad times for them. Just a quick second pro tip, take down these camps at night time. How do you make it night time? Well, with a single press of a button, your character literally will just sit there and do nothing whilst time passes, which I guess is realistic. I would just sit and chill as me hobby if I was an Egyptical man. There's not a lot to do in Egypt, except go see the pyramids, and that's way in the past when they was built. So they're not even famous yet, so what's the point? Boring. Okay, let's finally take down the captain. It's night time, which means naturally he's sleeping. He's bored of being Egyptical too, so we could just take him out easily, innit? Except I've killed so many men that instead of sleeping, he's on guard cleaning up duty, so never mind. I'll just change it back to day and see if he's on his own. Perfect. Time to knock him off whilst he's alone. Okay, finally, I've beaten this. Never mind. Right, we're in a mission now. I skipped the cutscene because I don't want to spoil a single bit of the game for anybody. This story is fantastic and is totally worth witnessing yourself. But basically, your kid dies and you're going after some blokes who are pretending to be golden animals, pretending to be humans. Cleopatra gets involved as well, like in the past games where you met other historical figures like Thomas Dickens and Leonardo da Vinci, which is cool. This bit is really cool. You can avenge the real death of some real Egypticals who was killed a long time ago. Ubisoft have used real life death records to put some realism and accuracy into the game. Who are we avenging today? Ah, one of those really Egyptical sounding Russian names. Like, supposedly Tutankhamun was meant to be Russian, like a distant relative of the guy who invented the Rubik's Cube or something. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Facsimila and give me video a like so I'll get more money and coverage on here. Also, if you have any questions about ancient Rome or about the City of Egypt, I'll be answering questions from the comments on my other channel, xXX, the real lad gamer, questions and answers 12xxx. Thanks for watching. Fish and taters.